Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. The Philippine Red Cross has opened 2 saliva drive-thru testing centers in Metro Manila. The PRC is also targeting to make the cheaper COVID-19 testing method available nationwide. Jenny Dongon with the story.
Cars have started lining up outside this mall in Pasig City as early as 9 in the morning, but not because of a sale. They are queuing up for a drive-thru saliva RT-PCR testing. The Philippine Red Cross has signed a partnership with SM Supermalls to open drive-thru saliva collection sites. These testing centers in SM malls in Pasig and Pasay will be open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Those who will avail of the test must first book an appointment online at book.redcross1158.com. The collection process will only take 5 to 10 minutes. Upon arrival at the testing facility, a PRC staff will verify the signed form. The staff will then provide a vial and a 1 milliliter barcoded specimen container where a person's saliva will be deposited. Results will be out in 3 to 4 hours and will be sent through SMS or email. Saliva testing results are faster than the usual swab testing, which takes 24 to 48 hours. We met Romel, who said it only took him 5 minutes to complete the saliva test.
Mas madali ito. Sabi nila sa swab test na medyo masakit, pero ito okay lang.
The PRC says the saliva test is considered as a breakthrough since it is a cheaper and faster alternative to the RT-PCR swab test. It costs 2,000 pesos for now, but PRC Chairman Senator Richard Gordon says they can lower the price if more people would avail of the test.
Kung marami magpapatest, gusto ko ibaba ang testing natin ito hanggang 1,000 kung kakayanin para halos linggo-linggo pwede magpatest ang tao.
Gordon emphasized that the test is considered by the WHO as the gold standard in testing, which has a 98.11% concordance rate. He now pushes for PhilHealth to pick up saliva tests for its members since it is cheaper.
Ang problema, mahal nga, binabaan na natin. Dapat masiya, maglulundag para mga unggoy, yung mga naandyan sa PhilHealth, dahil mura na ang test. Imbis na 3,400 ang babayaran nila, 2,000 na lang. Do you understand that? Naintindihan niyo ba yun?
The PRC is also negotiating with different public and private sectors who are interested with the testing. The agency is targeting to make saliva testing available in all of its molecular laboratories and 109 chapters nationwide. For News 5, Jenny Dongon, We Are One News.
The Health Department is not recommending the use of COVID-19 home test kits, at least for now. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeri said our Food and Drug Administration has not approved such technology. Vergeri warns that the unsupervised use of COVID-19 test kits at home may just result in loss of data and confusion. She notes, though, that the DOH will possibly look into its application in the future upon the arrival and under the regulation of the FDA.
This has to be studied well. Hindi lang po yung acceptability at accuracy nitong teknolohiya na ito, ngunit paano po natin magagamit in terms of our response and in terms of us doing a rational response for the country.
An infectious disease expert is warning about the potential waste of COVID-19 vaccines if only a few people are willing to be vaccinated. In an interview with the Chiefs, Dr. Benjamin Ko admitted that some medical frontliners, for one, don't want to get inoculated with any China-made jab. Ko explained that shots that come in multi-dose vials will wear out if not administered after several hours. The expert also cited other factors like the Infectious scandal that put a stigma on the government's immunization program.
If you gave me a choice on what vaccine I would want, then I probably would go with a vaccine that has better efficacy data. Siyempre, di ba? If you put orange, I mean, you know, this is a no-brainer.
We'll have more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Philippines has moved a step closer to banning plastic straws and coffee stirrers nationwide. Shyla Francisco joins us live from Mandaluyong City for the details. Hi, Shyla. When will this nationwide ban take effect? Is it really throughout the whole country?
Yes, Sean, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources is eyeing an eventual phase out of plastic soft drink straws and coffee stirrers by 2022. This comes after the National Solid Waste Management Commission included the two items in the list of non-environmentally acceptable products, or NEA. Environment Undersecretary Benny Antiporda says they are looking to ratify a resolution by several agencies within 1 to 2 months. The guidelines will then be finalized before the ban takes effect nationwide after a year. Antiporda notes that straws and coffee stirrers are harmful to the environment since they turn into microplastics and are non-biodegradable. It's also not easy to retrieve and buy back these items. Based on studies, among better alternatives to plastic straws are paper, bamboo, and metal ones. Popsicle sticks and metal spoons, meanwhile, can be used in place of coffee stirrers. Antiporda assures stakeholders that plastic straws and stirrers won't be prohibited until alternatives are available. Prices of these alternatives should not cost 10% higher than the current price of straws and stirrers. The DNR also noted that more items will be added to the list in the next consultations. However, the DNR admits this initiative was met with resistance by manufacturing and recycling industries. The Commission could also reconsider the decision if industries are able to come up with a retrieval process for the straws and stirrers. For its part, Oceania Philippines welcomes the development, but noted that banning two items is not enough to reduce plastic pollution. The environment group suggested 8 more items, such as plastic labo and plastic cutleries, be included in the list as well. Meanwhile, Sean, in relation to solid waste management, the DNR targets to close all open dump sites by March of this year. So far, there are remaining 195 open dump sites in the country from 233 last year. Sean?
All right, that's good to hear. Shyla Francisco reporting to us live from Mandaluyong City. Thanks, Shyla. And one lawmaker welcomes the deferment of the full implementation of the Child Safety and Motor Vehicles Act. In an interview with Ted Filon and DJ Chacha on Radyo 5, House Transportation Committee Chairman Edgar Sarmiento said that the government must first conduct an information campaign on the law. The Transportation Department and the Land Transportation Office have both agreed to postpone its implementation to iron out guidelines and penalties to be imposed on violators. The DOTR says at least 6 months will be needed for the information campaign. The House Transportation Panel, for its part, will be conducting a hearing on the car seat laws implementing rules and regulations next week.
Sana, kung mayroon man tayong programa sa gobyerno, lesson learned, dapat tamang muna information dissemination, wag muna implementation.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.